Hello students, in the previous video we learned how to balance a redox reaction by using oxidation number method. Today we are going to discuss the second method of balancing an ionic equation, that is by ion electron method. It is also known as half reaction method. Now what are the main steps that will follow while balancing by using this method? The first step is, first of all we'll write the skeletal equation same as we did in the oxidation number method. The second step is find the elements whose oxidation numbers are changed and will identify oxidation and reduction. So we will calculate oxidation number of all the elements and then we'll locate those elements whose oxidation numbers are changed. Increase in oxidation number is oxidation and decrease is reduction. Now we'll separate the equation into two half reactions, oxidation and reduction half reaction. And then we'll balance the half reaction separately. Now balance each half reaction separately as, first of all we'll balance the atoms other than hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so we'll balance all the atoms other than hydrogen and oxygen. Now we'll calculate oxidation number on both the sides and add electron to whichever side is necessary to make up the difference. So we'll separate the equation into two half reactions, then we'll calculate the oxidation number, and whenever there is difference we'll add the electrons. Now we'll balance hydrogen and oxygen by adding water, H plus and OH minus. If the medium is acidic, we'll add H plus. If the medium is basic, we'll add OH minus. And finally, what we'll do? Finally, add the two half reactions by multiplying with suitable integers. Okay, so finally we'll add the two half reactions after multiplying by suitable integers. That we'll see. We'll take one example here. So these are the main steps that are involved while balancing by ion electron method. Now let's take few examples, okay, in order to understand this method properly. Now this is the equation Cr2072 minus plus Fe2 plus gives Cr3 plus Fe3 plus, and this equation is in acidic medium. Now what is the first step? That we have to find out the oxidation number of each element, and we'll find out where it is oxidation and where it is reduction. So here we'll calculate for chromium. 2x plus 7 into minus 2 equal to minus 2. So x equal to plus 6. Here it is plus 2, here it is plus 3, and here also it is plus 3. So plus 6 to plus 3, it is decreasing, that is reduction, and plus 2 to plus 3, it is increasing, that is oxidation. Okay, so we have identified where it is oxidation and where it is reduction. This is the first step. Now second step is different in the second method. Now we'll divide the equation into two parts. First we'll mention oxidation half reaction, and then we'll mention reduction half reaction, and we'll balance them separately. Okay, so what is oxidation half reaction? Fe2 plus gives Fe3 plus. Okay, this is the oxidation half reaction. Now what is the oxidation state of iron? It is plus 2. And what is the oxidation state of iron? It is plus 3. Now how much difference is there? 1. So I will add 1 electron here. Okay, so whatever is the difference in the oxidation number, accordingly we'll add the electrons. Okay, so 1 electron is added here. Now no need to balance iron, no need to balance hydrogen, oxygen. It is complete. Now reduction half reaction is this. So first what we'll do, instead of balancing the hydrogen, oxygen, first we'll balance atoms here. So here Cr2 is there, so I will write 2 here. Okay, so this thing is different because in the oxidation number method, this step is done in the last, that balance all the atoms. Here we are balancing the atoms first. Now what is the oxidation state of 1 chromium? It is 6. What is the oxidation state of 1 chromium? It is 3. Since Cr2 is there, so total oxidation state is 12, and here the total oxidation state is 6. Okay, so whatever is the number, multiply the oxidation state by that number. Now what is the difference? So Cr2072 minus gives 2 Cr3 plus. Now difference is 6 electrons. So I will add 6 electrons here. Now 7 oxygen, so I will add 7 H2O. Now the medium is acidic, so 7 2s are 14, 14 H plus. The rest of the thing is same, that in order to balance oxygen we add water, and in order to balance hydrogen we add H plus. Okay, so the two half equations are balanced separately. Now we'll add the two half equations. Okay, so this is my first equation and this is my second equation. But what happened that I have to balance electrons, because in the final equation no electrons should be there. So how to balance the electrons? So what I will do, I will multiply this equation by 6 so that 6 electrons come here. Okay, so the next step is, so it is Fe2 plus gives Fe3 plus an electron, so it is multiplied by 6, then Cr2O7 2 minus plus 6 electrons plus 14H plus gives 2Cr3 plus 7H2O. Now it will be 6 Fe2 plus gives 6 Fe3 plus 6 electrons, and it is okay. Now electrons and electrons will be cancelled. And what is my final equation now? Cr2O7 2 minus plus 6 Fe2 plus 14H plus gives 2Cr3 plus 6 Fe3 plus 7H2O. Okay, so this is my final balanced equation. Okay, so this is how we can balance the equation by using the second method. Now we'll take one more example that will be in basic medium. Now the first step is, now this equation is in basic medium. We'll calculate the oxidation number of all the elements. Okay, so it is 0, x plus 3 into, sorry, minus 2 equal to minus 1, x minus 6 equal to minus 1, so x equal to plus 5. Here zinc it is plus 2, and here nitrogen is x plus 4 into plus 1 equal to plus 1, so x equal to minus 3. Now 0 to plus 2, it is increasing, that is oxidation, and plus 5 to minus 3, it is decreasing, that is reduction. Now I will separate this equation into two half reactions. So first I will mention oxidation half reaction, and then I will mention reduction half reaction. So Zn gives Zn2 plus. This is the oxidation part. Now here the charge is 0, here the charge is plus 2. So how much difference is there? 2. So I will add 2 electrons here. Now rest thing is balanced only. Now reduction half reaction is, okay. Now number of nitrogen 1, number of nitrogen 1. Okay, so no need to multiply. Here it is plus 5 and here it is minus 3. What is the difference? 8. So I will add 8 electrons here. Now 3 oxygen atoms, so 3H2O. Now how many hydrogen atoms are there? 3 2s are 6 plus 4, that is 10H plus. I told you earlier that in order to balance the equation in basic medium, first we balance it by acidic medium. Okay, so the equation is, gives NH4 plus 3H2O. Now how many H plus we have added? 10H plus. So we will add 10 OH minus this side and 10 OH minus this side. Okay, so in order to balance the equation in basic medium, so what we do, we add the similar number of OH minus on both the sides. So I have added 10 OH here and 10 OH here. So here also I have added 10 OH minus. Okay, so I'm writing the next step. Okay, so this is the oxidation half reaction and this is the reduction half reaction. Now 10H plus and 10 OH minus change into 10H2O. And 10H2O and 3H2O, so it will be subtracted, so 7H2. So this is my final equation. So this is my oxidation half reaction, first part, and this is my reduction half reaction. Now, what is the third step? We have to add both the equations after multiplying by suitable integers. So this equation is having 8 electrons. So I will multiply this equation by 4. So if I multiply this equation by 4, so it will be 4Zn gives 4Zn2 plus 8 electrons. Now I will add both the equations. So this is my first part and second part is this. Okay. So electron and electron are cancelled. So my final equation is 4Zn plus NO3 minus plus 7H2 gives 4Zn2 plus NH4 plus 10OH minus. This is my final balanced equation. Okay, this is how the equation is balanced. Now we are taking the next example and this equation is given to me. Now here it is given OH minus, means it is self-understood that this equation is in basic medium. Now this equation is a very good example of disproportionation reaction. Okay, this we have learned earlier, that the same element is oxidized as well as reduced simultaneously. Okay, now we'll see how it is done. So Cl2 gives Cl minus plus ClO3 minus. Here the charge on chlorine is 0. Here it is -1. Here x plus 3 into -2 equal to -1. So x equal to +5. So 0 to -1 decreasing, that is reduction, and 0 to +5 it is increasing, that is oxidation. Okay, so chlorine is simultaneously oxidized and simultaneously reduced. So it is disproportionation reaction. Now we'll separate the two half reactions. So oxidation half reaction and reduction half reaction. So oxidation half reaction is this. Okay, and reduction half reaction is this. Okay, so these are the two half reactions and now we'll balance them separately. Here Cl2, so I will write 2 here. What is the charge on 1 chlorine? 0. What is the charge on 1 chlorine? It is +5. Now if charge on 1 chlorine is +5, 2 chlorine will be 10. Okay, and here it will remain 0 only. So I will write 10 electrons here. Okay, because oxidation means loss of electrons, so 10 electrons will come here. Now oxygen is 3 to the 6, so I will write 6H2O here. So it will be 2ClO3 minus plus 10 electron. Okay, so 6H2O will come this side. Now how many hydrogen atoms are there? We'll calculate. So 6 to the 12. So I will write, so the next part is, so I'm writing it here. Cl2 plus 6H2O gives 2ClO3 minus plus 10 electrons plus 12H plus. Now how many H plus we have added? 12. So 12 OH minus I am going to add here also, and 12 OH minus I am going to add that side also. Plus 12H plus 12 OH minus. Now 12H plus and 12 OH minus, they give 12H2O. Plus 12H2O. So 6H2O here and 12H2O here. So my final equation is this. Plus 6H2O. So this is my final oxidation half reaction. Okay. Now we'll balance reduction half reaction. So reduction half reaction is Cl2 gives Cl minus. So I will write 2 here and 2 electrons. That is over because no hydrogen, no oxygen atoms are there. Now in the third step, we'll finally add the two equations. Now this equation is having 10 electrons. So definitely I should multiply this with 5. So 5Cl2 gives 10Cl minus plus 10 electrons. And I will add the two half equations. So this is the reduction half reaction. And now I will add the oxidation half reaction. sorry, 2 electrons will come here. Okay, because reduction means gain of electron. Okay, so 2 electrons will come here. So it is not 10 electrons here, but 10 electrons will come here. Okay, so 10 electrons plus 6 H2O. So I will add the two. Electrons and electrons cancelled. 5 Cl2 plus Cl2, that is 6 Cl2, plus 12 OH minus gives 10 Cl minus plus 2 ClO3 minus plus 6 H2. Okay, so this is my final balanced equation. So this is how we can balance any equation which is given to us. Okay, we can use that method also, we can use this method also. The answer or the final result will be same.